I have been sleeping quite well recently.
Yeah, you have.
We've talked many times about how I've improved my sleep by stopping eating early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been doing something else in addition to stopping eating early.
Yes, that's true.
And it has had a pretty big impact on maybe the duration a little bit, but definitely the sleep stages that the 8 Sleep mattress is detecting. I'm getting way more REM sleep since instituting cold plunge.
Mm.
And I did not want to institute cold plunge, but all of the science and all the research and all the people are like, it's amazing. You'll feel so great. You get all this endorphin rush and then you have this energy. And I'm like, I want that. And so I did what, plunge 4 today?
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually quite beneficial.
And how was plunge 4 though?
It was horrible.
Mm.
I had been doing this, getting just a little bit of water in just so that I can get my lower half in, because it's basically the belly up that's the most torture to get in the cold water. And so then I get in and let the tub fill, and then I slowly freeze. It's like boiling a frog, except for it's like freezing air. And I find that that's a little less of a insta shock, but the elapsed time is longer.
Well, that was my next question, was how long?
So that's maybe a little bit too long. So today I filled it up and then I got in measured lowering. And I was like, I should just plunge in and get the suffering over all at once. But it is such a horrific shock, especially on the back and my sides, that there is no overriding the hesitation so far. But I got in all the way to the neck, and I sat there, and I have a timer so that once I'm completely submerged, I have to go at least a minute from that point forward. So I'm actually getting probably 3 minutes of good soak right now, and I'm new to it, so I'm not. I had done cold showers, periodically prior to this, and I got up to like a 10-minute one, but that was at the previous place, and the water there wasn't as cold as it is here. So I have now it's just a matter of not overdoing it.
I did cryotherapy for a while in my long healing journey of trying to have more energy, better hormones, less fatigue, less brain fog. I did cryotherapy regularly, and I really enjoyed that. And I've heard while it's great for the body, it's not as intense because...
Can you explain what that is?
Sure. Cryotherapy is where I went into a special little chamber. My head is out, and you cover your extremities, and they shoot, what is it, nitrogen?
I don't know what the mist is.
They shoot a really cold air at you, like super, super cold, way colder than we can get the water. However, because it's in the air and not submersion in a liquid, it's not as torturous as I've heard. But it was pretty you did it once or twice.
I did it a handful of times. Yeah.
And I enjoyed it quite a bit. I kind of I did it, and I got used to it. I don't know if with that I noticed healing benefits, but maybe I didn't do it long enough or something too.
Or enough times.
Enough times, or it was done in the morning. I don't know, but it was expensive too. So.
Right.
Yeah. But I did try it. And again, I didn't notice anything with that at that time. But you're not only doing this with water daily right now, but you're stacking it on top of the proper human diet.
Yeah, that's right.
And I certainly was not there.
And it has benefited my sleep, and I think it's benefited energy and maybe mood to a certain extent. It's a little early days.
I don't know.
I had been doing. I do them in the late afternoon, evening. I had been following my cold plunge with hot shower because I'm baby.
Mhm.
But today I did not do that. I went cold plunge, dried off, got dressed, and just shivered.
I was going to say, you said it might be benefiting your mood. Maybe, however, today when I got home from the grocery store, you were in none too good of a mood after taking your cold plunge today.
Yeah, I was no, I was just really sedate. So are any of you cold plunging? That's the question.
I heard today that just today, I believe that on the fourth time is sort of when people notice more of an acclimation.
Mm.
So that's why I asked.
I was surprised, having done the cold showers in the past, though that water was in the mid 60 degrees, the showers. This was actually, I'll show you. The meat thermometer says it was 53.6 degrees.
What did you say it was at the other house?
In like 62, 63. And that's not because we're in a well here and there, but the valve in the shower mixed some warm water with the cold, regardless of what I wanted.
I never did the cold shower. I think I would prefer a plunge because we've been to that spa in the Dells where they have the sauna and cold plunge, and I really liked doing that. And I would much rather just
plunge
than shower.
Yeah. The shower was horrible, but I did it frequently in many different times. I would do it and then I would stop.
Well, I might give it a try because, well, that's another topic. I'll get on it later.